Highly Caffeinated Movies coming at you again with another 3 picks, 3 hidden gems from popular streaming services that we've chosen this week to go over and discuss. We've rated each one of these movies and we are recommending all 3. Let's get into it. My pick this week was Roger Dodger, which I think is a very dark version of Superbad. It could be said that in some kind of way.
I guess that's some parallel.
It's about a young kid who's having trouble talking to girls, and his mom tells him that his uncle, her brother, is very good at talking his way out of things, and he's very good with the ladies. He's a regular Casanova. So the son takes it upon himself to fly out to where his uncle lives, show up where he works, and, basically just ask him, hey, can you teach me about girls?
My mom says you're kind of, like a ladies' man.
She said that?
Yeah, but she says it like it's a bad thing.
That sounds like her.
Him and the uncle go out for a night on the town.
Yeah, they do.
They try to hook up with a few different women. Mm-hmm. It goes down a pretty dark hole at one point.
Are you listening to the sound effects he's making while you talk?
You enjoyed this one, I could tell. It goes down a dark hole at one point, which, I kind of didn't see it going that dark, and then it kind of revives itself at the end. I really like this movie. My wife watched it with me last night again, and she actually really liked it as well. What did you think of Roger Dodger?
I thought it was creepy.
That was creepy?
Yeah, I think Jesse Eisenberg did a great job at acting like Jesse Eisenberg.
He did a very good Jesse Eisenberg impression.
Jesse Eisenberg.
Perfectly.
Honestly, I've never seen a better Jesse Eisenberg before this.
He was definitely method acting.
Yeah.
He was
definitely meth.
I wanted a little more Elizabeth Berkley.
I bet you did.
She's super typecast as like the skank.
Right after
who's
Saved by the
really
Bell, that's
hot.
all she did.
Your uncle says you have something to tell me that will absolutely blow my mind.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Those were his exact words.
I think it's funny how she, her agent is like, hey, we got somebody that wants you to play another skank. And she's like, I'm down. Book me. Mm-hmm. Okay, so...
Fresh off of Showgirls.
Was this after or before?
After.
After.
It was a few years after.
Showgirls, Roger Dodger.
Maybe 5.
Any Given Sunday, she plays a hooker.
Yeah.
She's they call her up.
Nick here thinks you're beautiful.
Well, if he's got such good taste, what's he doing hanging out with you?
So she was only in it for a little bit. I don't think she's a bad actress at all.
No, as much as she was in the preview, I assumed that more of the movie was.
I know you want to talk about the trailer a little bit and how misleading it was.
Oh, the trailer's awful. I watched the trailer before I watched it, and it's like this really fun-loving comedy. It just showed as a movie that it is not. So when I'm watching it, I'm like, this is.
Yeah, you texted me.
This isn't even funny. It's just creepy.
The music that they use in the trailer too is like a misleading comedy music.
They make it seem kind of like the trailer reminded me of Accepted.
They were like, maybe we can get a few more people to go see this if we don't show them what it actually is. Bunch of creepy people hitting on a 16-year-old kid.
I think that's why they did that. They wanted to pigeonhole it and market it as something.
You can't let a girl know how nervous you are. Gotta let her know you're in control, right?
In control? Who's this guy? You're in high school. You don't control anything. Look at your face.
One thing I do want to talk about before we start talking about the ending and all that and the themes of the movie was the main actor. I thought Campbell Scott. I loved him in this movie. His dialogue. He was delivering it. He was feeling every line. He was that character.
His delivery was very good. Yeah.
I would think he would be like that in real life.
Yeah, I can believe that. Yeah. It just seemed like he wasn't doing a whole.
The funny thing about
his acting was so good, it didn't seem like he was acting.
As she has throughout history, the female responds to the male who displays the most utility. By honing those skills which make me useful, I stave off my inevitable obsolescence. So
what I thought was interesting too is that this was only one of 2 movies that Dylan Kidd, the writer-director, has written, which from the dialogue and what I thought was excellent writing in this movie.
Yeah, it's very dialogue heavy.
It's crazy to me that he's only written two feature films. He says in an interview I was reading, he really enjoys doing indie movies.
Understand, he's got to get someone to fall in love with him.
A woman.
A woman? Well, does it have to be a woman? I mean, what if some guy takes a shine to you, Nick?
Well, no, I guess that would count because we never really discussed, what gender.
Well, first I'll ask Lewis. I'll ask you how you felt about this one, since I already know Corey thought it was creepy.
It definitely was not a comedy.
No.
I think maybe 3 or 4, like some of the lines he throws out there.
It says
you can
comedy
laugh at.
on IMDb.
Some of the lines he throws out there,
Never
you can
wrong
laugh
on
at.
there.
Because he's obviously spitting this information at these women. Like, not just, he's telling women how women are, and you just kind of got to laugh at that.
He's got confidence.
Yeah, he's filled with confidence. He pulls the character off. We've already said it. It's great. His lines are done well, and he spits them out perfectly. Eisenberg does his part.
He plays Eisenberg.
He's that nervous little kid with
Eisenberg.
I think I've seen him lose his virginity in 50 different movies now.
Or at least.
Or come close to losing.
Typecast as the kid who can't get laid. That's
He's
a tough,
gonna be
that's a tough
tough
break.
one.
He's going to be 45 years old and still
I
cast.
can't. If he's ever in a prison movie, I'm picking it.
Gonna lose his virginity in prison.
He definitely will. Not in the way he wants, though.
So, there were a lot of good qualities about this movie. Just, in general, I wasn't super excited watching it. There were just some parts where I was thrown off and I was like, ooh, that was nice, or something. But I'll go with a B-. No, solid B.
That's much better. B-. Get out of here.
I didn't think about it this way.
All right, man. What you got?
Is it my turn?
What you got?
All right, so I didn't find it to be that funny, and I just felt it just seemed like creepy and weird most of the movie. I didn't really. The dialogue's great, the acting's great. I loved him as like that overconfident asshole. He nailed it.
Yeah.
But there were things that just threw me off. And then if you watch the trailer, then you go watch it, you're like, what kind of shit is this?
These are 2 different movies.
This is not that.
In the trailer, they cut a bunch of the scenes from the very last scene in the movie. They cut that throughout the trailer, acting like that's a main point.
Yeah.
But
Like
it's
he did that in like 20 minutes in.
Yeah.
No, he did it at the
that
end.
was the last 3 minutes. Yeah.
I still enjoyed watching it. It was much better than Rampage. I would give it a C+.
You giving this a C?
I would give it a C+. Yeah.
A C+.
Yeah.
And a B.
And that's me being nice.
C plus and a B.
That's me being nice.
I'm giving this an A-. I liked it better. I watched it for the first time maybe a few months ago. I watched it again last night because originally I did not like the ending. I thought that, I guess maybe I didn't get it, but rewatching it and thinking about it more, I like the ending more now, and I think it does fit. I originally didn't think it went with the rest of the tone of the movie, which it kind of doesn't.
I
but
just didn't think he learned anything from the ending.
I think
there was nothing. He got nothing out of it.
Well, we can, when we go into spoilers, I'll kind of get how I come to that conclusion.
Right.
But I'm giving it an A-.
Yeah. Maybe if you change my mind, I might change it, but I just don't see it. C.
C.
Plus.
C plus.
B.
B. A-. So probably a B.
How about F? 7? Oh,
Is that how it works?
I rounded a 1 the wrong way. Sorry.
So a B. So we have a B on this one.
It's a solid movie. I wouldn't.
I would definitely recommend this.
It's on. Is it on Prime?
It's on Tubi, and you said it was on.
I think it's on Prime. I watched it on Prime. I haven't watched anything on Tubi yet. So
we keep talking.
Definitely
about
on Prime.
Yeah. I've been watching my Tubi Tuesday movie on there.
Watch your Tubi Tuesday movie on Prime?
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know.
So yeah, so a solid B on this. I would recommend it. This one, it kind of gets dark towards the middle.
There was a lot of movies like this made in the early 2000s.
I enjoy movies about like teen sexual angst because as guys we all go through that.
Yeah. Just
like wanting to get laid. It's just a part of life, and I always enjoy watching stuff about people struggling with that.
Yeah.
That's why I enjoyed it.
All right.